Okay, we're going to do a video here of this 2012 Jayco Whitehawk Ultralight. Now this camper is about 34 feet long, weighs in at 6,600 pounds, and is currently set up to sleep up to 10 people. It does have a rear private bunkhouse, outdoor kitchen, second door for a bathroom access, as well as an interior bathroom access. I'll kind of spend some time, walk around, show you how to use the features on it, point out some scratches and dents. This trailer had a tree branch fall on it, ripped off the awning on this side, and crushed the front, so we had to rebuild the front end of it here. So the insurance company deemed it a total loss. It's not meant to be going down the road anymore. It can't be registered or licensed, no license plates. But for a permanent piece of property or a permanent site, this would be great. It's in overall really good condition. With that being said, we'll start out in front here. Diamond shield lower, aluminum panels up front, which are an upgrade because the factory ones on here are just fiberglass. Two 25-pound propane tanks, fiberglass exterior, huge pass-through storage compartment, privacy glass on the windows. Again, it does have a second entrance. The front entrance here is for the living quarters, back entrance is for the bathroom. Oversized 10-gallon hot water heater, aluminum wheels, tires on it look like they were replaced in 2019 or 2020. Outdoor kitchen here has a little grill. There's also a secondary outdoor grill in the front storage compartment. And small little refrigerator here. Little outdoor sink. Little awning to go over the outdoor kitchen, and that is a power awning. When you want to control that awning, you would just come over here, and inside of the compartment here there's a switch for in and out, and just hit in and you'll see it rolling itself up. I won't make you watch the whole thing, but it rolls up nice and smooth. It does have a trailer hitch on the back if you wanted to store a rack on there. 30 amp electrical service with pull-out cord. You can see a slide out here for the rear wardrobe area. That's a closet slide out. And then the main slide out here is for the living quarters. The slide seals on it are all in really good condition. Try to get down here and show you all this. You can see it does have an enclosed underbelly. Here's the other side of the pass-through storage with the secondary grill. You can see this is an aluminum frame trailer. Helps keep the weight down and helps stop any structural water damage. We'll walk on inside here. Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna pause the video here, get the ladder, and show you the roof. Alright, up on the roof here, I have to be careful because it's wet, so it's slippery, but I would say the roof is in above average condition for the year. Some dirt on top of the slide out from tree branches, I'll clean that off. All been resealed. Okay, I'm going to pause it again while I climb back down. Alright, we'll walk on in here. Queen bedroom to the right, wardrobe storage on both sides, and a walk around on the other side as well. You can walk around that way or this way. And look at this nice big open floor, open concept. U-shaped dinette, drops down into a bed. Couch pulls out into a bed. Has a unique layout here for the rear. You can fit 4 bunks down, or 3 bunks here, and then the couch that folds out. So I think I said this one sleeps 10. It actually sleeps 11 because this couch folds out to sleep 2. But because of this design, when they do this, it allows for you, if you have taller people like an adult, they can easily fit here. It's what, 7.5 feet across there. You couldn't have as many people then, but it would be much more comfortable. Spot on the wall for a TV. Place to store shirts, pants, etc. Pantry here. Bathroom here, and then you can see the outdoor exit. Tall shower with a mini tub. Oversized refrigerator. This would be just perfect for like a hunting property or something because it can fit so many adults in it. Show you the sink here. 2-bay sink. I'll go ahead and turn that on. A little hidden compartment here when you first walk in. This shows you everything, including a big bug. Shows you your water levels, your water heater for electric, water heater for gas, and then a water pump. We're not hooked up to a water supply right now, so we're going to pump water right out of the holding tank, the freshwater holding tank. Once I turn the water pump on, I heard it cycle on, and then it shut itself off, which is telling us that there's no leaks in the system. If it still stayed on after we had it running, got to run some of that old water out of there. It's got a little antifreeze in it too, but now that there's water in it, it has to be re-winterized. Because the water pump turns off after usage, that means there's no leaks in the system, no air, no water leaking out. If the water pump stays running continuously, then you have a air leak or a water leak somewhere. And the toilet is a foot flush right in the front here. I'll try to show you. And I'll light the stove for you. And it's got 3 burners. It's also got a sparker right on it, so you can just use the sparker instead. And to shut them off, just turn them to back to the off position. Radio down here. Turn it to your desired station. We might not get any reception. A little bit. Turn it off there. Let's see, we can shut the water pump off now. We'll show you the water heater. Just turn it to the on position. Wait a minute, you'll hear it light itself. It's got a self-lighting pilot. And if we look down in there, you'll see it running. And come back here and shut it off. What else we got? Oh, we'll do the heating and air conditioning. Shut the door here. Alright, so to turn the heat on, just move it over to heat. You'll hear the blowers cycle. There's a few different floor vents for heating. Takes about a minute before it starts to blow warm air. It is also a self-lighting pilot. While we're waiting for that to kick on, I'll show you over here. This is your carbon monoxide propane detector. It does both. Green light on the top means that it's good. GFI protected outlet here. If you ever have any problems with any outlets not working, come over here and make sure this is reset. And I feel hot air coming out now. And there's another vent over here as well. The vents closest to the furnace, like this one here, blow harder than the ones away. And this is your cold air intake. Over down here, this here is your fuse panel. 12 volt fuses and 110 volt breakers. After we shut the heat off, you'll still hear it running for a little bit of time as it's blowing. The flame goes out right away, but it's blowing the propane through the system, so there's no fumes left in the system or in the camper. That'll run for about a minute or so. Some of the lights on here are in the main entryway. So there's kitchen lights and then your main lights. But you'll see some of them you actually turn off right on the switches. Lots of lights in here. Looks like a lot of them have been converted to LED. And the refrigerator is a two-way, so right now we have it on auto, which means it's going to use electricity first. If you have a power failure, it'll automatically switch over to propane. And there's temperature control for it as well. I'll show you the slide out operation. Back in the panel here, we go to where it says slide out and just hit in. You'll see it kind of lift itself out of the pocket there. The reason for that pocket is so that the floor is flush when it's fully extended. Always before shutting the slide out, make sure these doors here are in a closed position and there's nothing obstructing it. I'm going to bring it all the way in to show you how tight it is when it's in. Just about there. Once you see it level itself out like that, then you know it's all the way in. I just wanted to show you that when it's in the in position, you can still access the front bedroom, the refrigerator, and if you're real thin, you can get back here into the back bedroom. So if you were to pull over somewhere, you could actually still camp with this at a rest stop or something. But it's pretty tight, but at least you can get to the refrigerator. Oh, one last thing, air conditioning. Just come over here, slide it to cool, turn your temperature to its desired location. You'll hear the air turn on. It blows out of these little side compartments here. The big compartment is actually your air intake, so you'll need to clean that filter out periodically. And then there's venting throughout the camper. And all those ceiling ducts there are for the air supply. If you want to feel the air come out of those ducts more, then you shut these dump valves here, and that'll direct the air forward and back. Shut it off, just come back over here and turn it to off. Alright, that should be it.